2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. A beautiful look at downtown San Antonio. Great to have you with us for our matchup tonight. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kello. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, "The worst passes often lead to the best finishes." And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And tonight, two veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Spurs, Murray and White in the backcourt. Keldon Johnson out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Pirtle in at center. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Conley with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Young. Mitchell misses. Now Young. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. The three. Rebound San Antonio. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Here's Conley. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Out on his own on the break. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And here's Murray. Pass to Pirtle. Young with it. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you know, Young is no stranger to overcoming aggressive defense, guys. That's just an example of his experience coming into play.
Conley finds Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Murray. High arcing shot. Good D by Bogdanovic.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by White, and it's O'Neal off the drive. The shot misses. Good work defensively by White. Mitchell against Johnson. Pass to White. Outside Murray. no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
San Antonio trailing here. So on the floor for Utah, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Gay in at the 4. Forbes. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Tries again. Pass to Forbes. Now Walker. Stolen by Ingles. Gay outside. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gay. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Forbes. Pass to Vassell. Here's Eubanks. He's covered by Clarkson. Fades away. Eubanks gets the bucket. And that'll tie this game up. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Forbes. A minute 31 left to play in the first half. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Clarkson, right side. He's off on the layup. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Walker. Utah with the rebound.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
Here's Gay. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
For a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
And he drops it first. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now. And that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
Both free throws good from Gay.
Yeah, you know, when I covered Gay when he was in college at UConn, he was an outstanding player in the Big East, and it was pretty clear he had a bright future in the NBA in front of him, too.
Here's Primo. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Pass to Young. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Pirtle. San Antonio again missing. Utah leading. Ingles finds Gay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
You got to stay physical and stay aggressive if you're Rudy Gay. Force the defense to make some mistakes.
Rudy Gay at the line for 2.
makes a first. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. From the arc. Unable to get that one. And so we wrap up the first half. Jazz out in front, leading by 6. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and tough, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. Well, for the Jazz, Kenny, how'd you see it?
The road can be unfriendly. Just shrugging off the stance from the fans. All of that's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
I'd like to see them get to the line more, but to do that, you got to be aggressive. Force the action, drive the lane, make the defense react to what you're doing. If they can do that, I think they have a good chance of pulling out a win.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Murray and White in the backcourt. Thaddeus Young out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Murray with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. The drive by Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Murray's gotten his first points in this one.
Murray is a spectacular talent, and when he gets going, watch out.
One of the more improved players over the last few years, Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become?
It's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I totally agree with you. He creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw is good for Mitchell.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it, but you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Here's O'Neal. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mitchell against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's Murray. He's guarded by Conley. Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Johnson. Outside Murray. And he sinks that one. Hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Murray's got 6. And for Utah, they're shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Pass to Conley. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Murray with it. There's 49 seconds left in the third, and they'll keep possession. Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle. McDermott comes in for Young. Vassell, he's checked in for White. And it's Walker in for Murray.
One shot.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Now here's Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Mitchell misses. Outside Walker. Knocked loose. To the inside. On the wing, Vassell. Over Gay. Tipped.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Primo. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Ingles. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Vassell. Here's McDermott. Back to Vassell. Let's go with a three. San Antonio again missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Now here's Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 10. There's a minute 54 left in the final quarter.
Your Spurs squad. Your Spurs squad.
Different look for Utah. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay, and Conley subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Now here's White. Back to Murray. Over Bogdanovich. And Gobert with a block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. A minute 37 left in the fourth. San Antonio again missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Outside Conley. This one for three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Murray against Conley. Looking to get back on track. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, last year against the Warriors, Murray had a 20-10-8 line. This is a guy who can do a lot of different things for you. First Spur to do that since Tim Duncan in 2000 over the 20-10-8 line.
The free throw drops from Murray. And yet, despite his production, Murray still flies a little under the radar, Clark.
Well, some of that is he's still relatively young in his career. He only played 1 year of college ball, BA, and it also has to do with his consistency. He's a bit streaky as a shooter, and sometimes when the shot isn't there, he starts pressing a bit at both ends of the floor.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second-team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Rudy Gobert.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by San Antonio. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.